Hey everybody! In this video series, we're going to be creating a project in Oddisy to detail and keep track of some of the fairy tale stories we all know and love. If you have never heard about Oddisy before, it is a tool for world building and note-taking that helps you keep track of everything in the world of your story, whether it be characters, locations, events, or even items. If you don't have Oddisy, check out the description of this video for links on where you can download it. Today we're going to go over how to create a new project in Oddisy, and we'll use this project moving forward in future videos. So to get started, we're going to go ahead and open up Oddisy, and we're greeted with the welcome screen. It's not that interesting at the moment because we don't have any projects created, but once we do, all of them will appear on this welcome screen. To create a new project, we simply click on the Create Project button. This opens up the New Project Creation dialog. From here, we can give our project a name. I'm going to go ahead and name mine Fairy Tale. We can also choose a template that we want to create this project based off of. Depending on when you're watching this, there may be more templates, but currently right now in Oddisy, there's a default template and a Fairy Tale example project. The Fairy Tale example project template is an example project that shows off some of Oddisy's features and is what we're going to end up making when we're finished with all these tutorials. But for this tutorial, we're going to go ahead and choose the default template. The default template is designed for fictional writing and includes entry types like characters, locations, and events. When choosing some templates, there may be extra info that you can or need to fill out. In this case, since we chose the default template, we will need to give our first world a name. A world is a special entry that serves as a place to hold and group entries together. It can be used the same way as any other entry, but it has a few special aspects to it, and it is required for us to have at least one, so we'll go ahead and name ours Fairy Tale World. The last two things that we can set up are optional, but I'm going to go ahead and fill them out. We can fill in a short description, which will appear under the name in the project card, and we can choose an image that will appear on the project card. So I'll go ahead and for the description, do classic fairy tale stories. All right, and for the image, I'm gonna go ahead and click on this image picker, and I will go to my fairy tale images, and I'm gonna select this cabin. All right, and it adds it there. And the last option is this checkbox here to automatically open the project. And if we check this, it will open the project once it's created. I'm gonna leave it unchecked because I wanna show off the project card that this creates. So I'm gonna go ahead and click done, and it's gonna create my project. Once created, the project card will now appear on the welcome screen. As you can see, we have our name that we named our project, Fairy Tale, and our description as well that we added, classic fairy tale stories, and the image that we picked. To open the project, we simply click on the project card, and it is opened in Oddisy. Once in the project, we can start creating entries, and we'll go over that in the next video. But before we finish up this video, let's go over the basic navigation of Oddisy. So in the left-hand corner, we have the name of our project. We have this little X icon, and if we click on that, it will exit the project and take us back to the welcome screen. Next to that, we have the tab bar, which allows us to multitask by having multiple pages open at once. Below the tab bar, we have the main navigation bar. This allows us to switch between views, search our project, and access the settings and help menu. Currently, Oddisy has two views. The home screen, which basically acts like a wiki for all of your entries and allows you to quickly create new entries. And the high level view, which allows you to view connections between entries. Again, neither of these look especially interesting at the moment because we don't have any entries aside from our default world entry. But in future videos, when we fill out this world a bit more, we'll go over these views in more detail. The search bar in the top navigation bar allows us to search our entire projects for entries by name. If we click on this gear icon next to the search bar, it will take us to the settings where you can change stuff like whether true and false is used instead of yes on fields. You can also toggle information icons, which are those icons that basically have the tooltips all throughout Oddisy. You can also edit predefined fields, entry types, and the default values of fields, all of which we will be covering in future videos. The last thing on the top navigation bar is the Help menu. From this, you can view our documentation, which has loads of information on how to use Oddisy, including some of the concepts that I mentioned earlier. You can also join our Discord, contact us via our website, and if you click on the About, it will show you the current version of Oddisy that you're using. In our next video, we'll be going over how to start creating entries to flesh out our world. What do you think about Oddisy? Are there any features that you're hoping make it into future releases? Let us know in the comments below. If you like these tutorial videos, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, and subscribe to be notified when we release future videos. Thanks for watching.